Hey guys, how's it going? It's Danconia. Welcome back to Overwatch, and a very merry Christmas to you all. It's obviously Christmas Day if you hadn't noticed. If you hadn't noticed, the shops are shut for a reason. Anyway, I don't know why I got onto that tangent. I just wanted to put my pennies worth in on Christmas Day, and I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for a massive year and a massive few months as well on this very small channel, but also very lovely channel. And if you had said to me in June of this year that you will be at 929 subs on Christmas Day, I would have said, what you been smoking, can I have some? It's been an unprecedented time of growth on this channel. It's crazy, and I've got only you guys to thank for that. I honestly can't believe how well the Overwatch World Cup Roundup did in October and November. To go from, well, the Overwatch League Roundup this year, 2019, was averaging around 30 views or something. And to go from that to the Overwatch World Cup Roundup, which then brought in about hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of views on some videos, and it's just blew my mind. It blew my mind, and a lot of you have stuck around to support me throughout the time since then. Hundreds and hundreds of views on the videos I'm doing now, which is a stark contrast to what was happening earlier in the year. And I don't know what I did differently during that period of time for the Overwatch World Cup, whether it was just, I don't know, a lack of other people doing content or something around the World Cup, but I'm ever so grateful for the people that have stuck around and the people who watch those videos, because, man, it has changed the whole landscape of this channel. Seriously, and I mean that. To be like 70 subs away from a big landmark, which would be 1,000 subs, is crazy. And it's just, I can't put it into words, like what that series has done. And I only plan to continue doing awesome stuff that I hope you will enjoy. So, talking of the future, this is where we come on to my plans for January and the rest of this year. So, the rest of this year will be filled up with transfer roundup, breakable barriers, contenders and all that. And then some Overwatch videos as well, and then we go into January. January is going to be a busy month on the channel, because obviously 31 days in January. The Overwatch League starts on February the 8th, around that time anyway. And so, as we did last year, we are going to do a lot of previews going into next season. So last year I did 20 videos, a preview for every single team going into the season. This year, it'll be exactly the same. We don't have any new teams, so we will be doing 20 previews, one for every single team going into the season. That's 20 videos, all which will be coming in January and perhaps very early February. And then we've also got to do, obviously, power rankings. We've got to do an overall preview to the season with its structure and stuff like that, because it's going to be very different, obviously, next season with the homestand format in the Overwatch League. And I'm really looking forward to 2020, which is going to be a landmark year, I think, for the Overwatch League. This is the year coming up which was the template for the entire thing, a worldwide league that was played worldwide, not just in LA. And it's very much a proof of concept. It is kind of make or break, if you see what I mean. Can this concept of this league work with it being all over the world? And I fully believe it can. So I look forward to what all these teams are going to do, and we've seen perhaps some rebrands coming through for some teams as well. We've got some interesting transfers. San Francisco Shock have made a transfer, which, pardon the pun, I was quite shocked about. I wasn't expecting them to make any transfers, but obviously that will be covered in a roundup very soon. And then we've got, obviously in January as well, if Breakable Barriers continues, the Open Division tournament going into January, then we will be covering that. And also, obviously, there will be the seeding tournament for Overwatch Contenders 2020 Season 1. And that will be covered as well, or I'm hoping to cover it. That should be really interesting, because we've had a very big casualty just before this Christmas in Contenders and that really was very heartbreaking to see that Team Giganti have disbanded. Again, that's not for this video. It's Christmas Day. We're not going to be bringing ourselves down with news like that, but there will be a video on that at some point. But Contenders 2020 is going to look very different to Contenders previously, and it should be very interesting to see if this can breathe some life into the Tier 2 Overwatch, because I hope it does, because it's really cool to see. And the Breakable Barriers tournament, everyone has said this, that it's been fantastic, and I want to see more of it. I'd love to see more of it. But that is my content plan currently, and then there'll be regular Overwatch videos. I like the list videos, we'll continue to do them. I am working on the 5 worst maps in Overwatch, and I think you can guess what the worst map is, and then we'll do a walkthrough of that map as well at some point. That I've wanted to do that video for months, and I've just got all these plans in my head now. I've got so much enthusiasm, so much drive to do my best and make the best content for you guys, and give back even just a little bit to demonstrate my gratitude for the continuing support on the channel. I am really, really, really grateful, and I hope we continue to grow and prosper into 2020 and onwards, because man, there's some really cool times coming up with the Overwatch League, with Contenders, with Open Division, and then also Overwatch 2, obviously the big elephant in the room. We don't know too much at the moment in terms of its release or anything, but the closer we get and the further we get into 2020, I'm sure the more we'll know. And I am going to cover that game to the hilts when it comes out, because I've said this before, PvE is where my gaming experience really started. Way before I was on YouTube, way before I even played Overwatch. So that is really gonna bring back some memories for me when I used to play PvE, and especially 4-person based horde PvE, which is kind of what Overwatch 2 looks like at the moment, mostly. So that's really, really going to be something big for me, I think, going forward to do on the channel. So look out for that when it comes, but obviously we don't know when that's coming. But in the near future, obviously Overwatch League Roundup 2020 is just beginning, and we're going to have all those previews coming up in January, along with Overwatch Contenders, along with Open Division Breakable Barriers, and all of the other Overwatch content coming. But I just wanted to say a massive thank you on this Christmas Day to you, the people viewing these videos, the people subbing, the people generally showing great support, and the people in the Discord who've joined the Discord as well, link in the description, and all of that, because without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Simple as that. And it's all on you guys how this channel progresses. It really is. If you told me in 2017, when I actually made this channel, that I would be covering esports mostly now, I would have laughed at you. I was making a gaming channel, and now I'm covering esports, and I'm enjoying the heck out of it. And all I can say is onwards to the future. But a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays to you all. I will say a Happy New Year now, but I'm sure I will say it before, because there will be videos before the New Year. So I'm very grateful to you guys for this whole year. And if I could ever talk properly, it would be brilliant, wouldn't it? But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video. See you then.